What's happening, people? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing amazing. I wanted to show you guys my current Ramadan leg workout. Let's go. When we go in as heavy as I usually go, because right now no water, no food, of course. So let me show you guys how the routine goes down. Let's go, let's get it. So guys, the way I like to start the leg routine, I'm gonna do a voiceover because this video is probably gonna get copyrighted because the music's so loud in the gym. But I always like to do some seated quad extensions to get the knees nice and warm, you know, get the tendons feeling nice and loose and warm, as well as the quad muscles. I do about 2-3 sets and then straight on to the first exercise. Okay, exercise number 1, the king of all exercises, pretty much this and deadlifts, is your squats, back squats. So again, I'm just warming up with the bar. We're gonna do about 4 working sets, but these are obviously the warm-up sets. I'm gonna be going for around 8 to 10 reps. But with these warm-up sets, I just kind of just listen to my body, trying to loosen up the hips and whatnot, trying to get good depth. So I'm sort of getting depth, just about parallel. But yeah, do this twice and then just going up in increments, as you'll see. Okay, last couple warm-up sets. So nothing crazy, slight, not even counting the reps really, I'm just doing it. Yeah, this is the next one, slightly heavier. And then after this one, I'm gonna start the first working set and we're gonna take it from there. Let's go, let's get these gains, man. Okay, first set, getting it in. One thing I want to note, guys, is when you're doing the squat, obviously right now I'm kind of just going in one motion, not stopping. But when you get tired, you stop at the top and always remember to take a new breath, brace yourself, new brace. So basically getting that belt to really hug your waist and then go into another squat. You'll realize how much it will help you. All right, second working set, getting heavier, just, you know, equal increments of increase. One thing that's a bit strange about me, guys, I want to note is my form. If anyone knows why, please comment below. But my form actually gets better as I get heavier. Maybe it's because I kind of just use the weight to drive me lower, which is bad. I highly do not recommend that. So stretch, work on your mobility. But yeah, it was a good set. Third set, trying to maintain that 8 reps, 8 to 10 reps. I think I'm maintaining 8. Obviously, I was definitely feeling it. Like the main thing when fasting, guys, is it's not necessarily the hunger, it's the thirst. Like I was starting to get really thirsty, even though I haven't even done much. And then towards the end of the session, you guys are gonna see I was getting really, really thirsty. But yeah, solid set here. I was actually happy with that set. Okay, last set in the house. So look, guys, look, pay attention. Look, there's far less butt wink now. So look, the weight's gone heavier, but so butt wink is when your hips basically internally rotate at the bottom of the squat. And it's hardly doing it now. Stop looking at my ass too much, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so it's weird. I don't know why. Whenever I go heavier, you know, that butt wink disappears. Maybe it's because I'm bracing harder. I don't know. If anyone knows, comment below and let me see what your thoughts are on it. Moving on to RDLs now. So that's 4 working sets. Managed to get pretty heavy. Heavier than I thought I'd go. Okay, first set. So obviously it's first working set. Don't need to really warm up or anything. I'm just going to be going heavier and heavier. I went for about 10 or I believe 11 reps here. Trying to maintain 8 to 12 reps or whatever. But as I get heavier, I don't believe I even get 8. But yeah, just make sure you brace your core and keep that lower back dead straight, guys. No rounding because you're going to hurt yourself. Okay, second working set. Moving on to 3 plates, 140 kilos, so decent amount of weight now. Again, look at my lower back, guys. I'm really focusing on bracing my core so that there's no rounding. And this is a proper mass builder for your hamstring, your whole posterior chain, really. It's very similar exercise to deadlifts, but obviously you don't touch the floor and your legs are a lot straighter. But yeah, solid set there. I'm actually happy with that. And it's actually a good angle as well. All right, this is the final exercise, but I definitely did 3.5 plates before this because I wouldn't have jumped up a plate like that. So this is 180, final working set, and I think I only got 5. Let me see my form. Yeah, my form is still good. So I'm really making sure that I do not bend that lower back. So yeah, guys, and the trick is you breathe in at the top and then go into basically the movement. I think sometimes I actually breathe in as I'm going down as well. That way works, whichever works for you, try it out. Okay, moving on to good old leg press. And I'm sure you guys know, some of you, I usually go really heavy on leg press, but just because it's Ramadan, I don't want to push myself that much. I've switched up to a lot of volume now, so it's a lot lighter. I'm doing 4 sets of, I believe, 20 reps. Might have even been 25 reps. But yeah, just focusing on depth, trying to get it all the way down. And I don't really like to lock out my legs. Is kind of like just before lockout, and I just bring it back down again. And one other thing, guys, I actually did proper speaking in between sets, but there's so much music in the gym that you can't really hear me, which is why I'm doing this voiceover. I hope you guys are enjoying the voiceover. I know it's not the same as hearing me speak live, but it is what it is. All right, next exercise. I don't know if I recorded everything, but gone a little bit heavier. Put on another 20 plate. Let's see what the depth's saying. Yeah, it's not bad. Decent depth. And again, 20 reps, guys. And really just focus on, really focus on your quads. And what I've tried to do, my stance isn't too wide. It's not really too narrow either. But obviously, the more narrow your feet positioning is, the more it will be a bit more quad dominated. And it hits the outer sweep of your quads as well. So, yeah, just keep it going like this. All right, so this is the final set I recorded. Again, obviously it's not the third set, but I did 4 working sets. So everything is 4 working sets and maintaining that 20 reps. I could have gone heavier, but you know what it is? I'm not showing it that much in the video, but I did complain about it after, but it was too much music. But I was getting proper thirsty by now. But one thing I noticed is during leg days, I always sometimes feel faint because I like to push myself. But surprisingly, I did not feel faint at all, especially after the RDLs, which I went pretty heavy with. So overall, quite satisfied with the session and how it's been so far. Look at the reaction there, flipping out. It says everything. Alright people, moving on. Right behind me, we're going for laying hamstring curls, 4 sets, 15 to 20 reps. Alright, first set. I did not go too heavy at all. There's only 1 plate on there, to be fair. Just trying to get good contractions. 20 reps as well. Actually, no. I said 20 reps, but my hamstrings were fried. I believe I was only getting sets of 12 or something. So just making sure you're getting full range of motion. So you want to be explosive on the way up, like this, explosive, and then control it on the way down, which I didn't do there. But basically, that's what you got to do. Explosive on the way up and control it on the way down. But I'm just fatiguing, which is why I'm just trying to get through the set. So, yeah. See the hamstring coming through, though. Looking good. Okay, this was the last set I recorded. Man's trying to play about with the angles here to get you guys some good footage. But this set, oh my days, the way, look, I'm already struggling. I think I'm on the 4th rep there. And like my hamstrings were just fried. Maybe I just didn't have as much energy because of the less calories I've eaten. I'm running on obviously the suhoor meal, which is the meal you have before you open your fast. So yeah, just trying to, legit, I think I went to pretty much failure here. And burn was just insane. But solid set regardless. All right, people, second last exercise. Good old, going back to it now, quad extensions. Obviously did it as a warm-up to warm up the knees, but now I'm doing it properly. Gonna go a little bit heavier, a bit more to failure, well pretty much to failure. And again, 4 sets, gonna go for around 15 to 20 reps. All right, there's not much to say about this, so I'm just gonna talk rubbish. No, I'm joking. But yeah, when you're doing these guys, look, there's a lot of theory to say that you shouldn't go too heavy on these because it's bad for your quad tendon and whatnot. And I do get where they're coming from, but I've done it since 15 years now. I've done it 15 years and I've never really had any problems with it. So I just do it, but I listen to my body. So look, if I'm getting 16 reps here or something, that's obviously not too heavy. So yeah, just got a second angle for you guys here as well. Yeah, just trying to maintain it. Look, so here I'm showing it properly. Look, explosive on the way up, control it on the way down. Explosive on the way up, control it on the way down. So again, guys, as I mentioned already, 4 sets, about 16 reps, maybe 20 reps if you got the endurance. But by this time, guys, I was finished. All right, people, final set in the house. Standing calf raises, 4 sets, 20 reps. Okay, so what can I say about calf raises? There's not much to it. So I decided to do standing calf raises here. You could do seated as well. It's pretty much the same thing. Nothing happened, not much difference between them. The one thing I could say is like, just make sure you're going for full range of motion. So at the bottom, you're making sure your calves fully stretch. And at the top, you're just squeezing it and holding it for a split second. That way you can get as much blood into the muscles, because your legs ain't complete if you do not have a good set of calves. And especially if you're wearing some shorts. You know, big calves actually look good. My calves are a bit uneven. My left calf is a lot bigger than my right, but it is what it is. You can't have everything. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the end of this session, guys. Well, that's a wrap. Session done. Feeling smoked. Still got like 3 hours until I open fast. I might record what I eat at my mum's, show you guys what when I open fast. But yeah, if not, I'm gonna end the video here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I've got so much more content coming. Bloody hell, it's not like I'm about to pass out. Sound weak. But yeah, been a solid session. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care guys, bye.